Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the Ping Pod podcast with my friend and co-host, co-conspirator, partner in crime, and general all-round shit guy, Marcus Johnson.
Hello.
Wow, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm everything that he just said, except for the last bit.
Dude, you're everything... You're not... I fucked this up. Nah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did. Oh well, let's just carry on, who cares?
No more takes in this episode, it's just take one.
Take one, and whatever happens, we're running with it. So how's your week been? How you been doing?
It's alright, yeah?
What happened before last week's podcast even got released?
I got fired.
Hey!
After saying before I don't like my job, I actually got fired on the Thursday.
By the time everyone heard this podcast, you were fired.
Yes, because I came into college and I was like, and you were like, oh, the podcast goes up in 5 minutes. I was like, Ben, I've been fired. Oh. Despite the day before, talking about how I don't like my job, I got fired.
By the time everyone heard you say, I hate my job, you didn't have that job.
I didn't have that job.
Jesus Christ. Do you find another one since?
No, because I'm going away next week. Sorry, guys, I won't be here next week. Sorry.
I'll still try and get a podcast done. There might be someone else doing it.
But after next week, I'm going to start looking for something part-time. So, yeah.
I've got a job doing voiceovers.
Yeah.
It's sort of a 0 hours contract, but he definitely has stuff for me. But
exactly.
We'll
I mean, like I said, it's a temporary one, so
we'll
have something in the next few months, but yeah.
There are bloody spiders everywhere in my house.
Really?
Literally everywhere.
I have loads of moths.
I had to clean my teeth last night with the spider above my head. That wasn't fun. And then I went back in the bathroom this morning. There were two right above the door. Two above the door in the bathroom. And then I went to put my shoes on. They were just sort of outside the shoe cupboard. I hadn't put them in. I'm lazy. But I literally just went to put my shoe on and another spider ran out from underneath my shoes.
What? Oh, how big?
It was only a small one.
Massive spider.
Nah, but it's just... there's spiders everywhere in my house. They're taking over.
I know.
I don't like it.
No, I
have to
like
get rid of them
spiders.
when I get
I
home.
hate spiders.
Jesus Christ. I sort of pretend to not mind them, but I do mind them.
No,
I don't mind them. I went through a period of not minding them, and then sort of the fear came back.
Sometimes, like where our toilet is situated, it's like in the corner. If there's a spider on the wall, I will not go. I will have to get rid of it first. I cannot stand there and sit there thinking. As a little
as a little kid, I was very scared of them, and then I went through this period in my teens where if there was a spider walking around on the ceiling, like whilst I was trying to sleep, I wouldn't really be scared. I'd just be staring at it for ages, going, "Who the fuck do you think you are?"
When are you going to fall on my face or in my mouth?
No, I'm thinking. I was just there thinking, if you're gonna stay and live in my room, I expect rent. Pay me if you want to stay, you know?
Spider-Man comes.
And since then, I've sort of become scared again for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm a wuss.
I'm not scared.
I'm a wuss.
I'm just creeped out by them.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't want them near me.
My mum, the other day, asked me to, remove a spider. And then when I did so, she still moaned at me.
Why?
To be fair, and by the way, if you're listening to this, I love you, Mum. But no,
it's like, I want to hear your new podcast now, Ben. Ben, how dare you?
No, it's just that she asked me to get rid of the spider, and I missed, and it fell into one of her bags, which wasn't a good start.
Oh.
But then it crawled out the bag, and sort of came to rest on her bed on apparently this brand new duvet sheets thingies.
Brand new duvet.
Yeah, bright white and everything. And then I just thought, well, hell with this. I got the tissue that I had, and I just sort of crushed it.
Yeah.
And Mum was like, don't do that. Why? It'll leave a mark on my brand new sheets. And sure enough, I left a mark. I was like, so I got the spider, and you're still fucking... whatever. It's fine.
You didn't have to kill it. You could just, got it in a cup.
I usually do that, but this guy was being a dick.
The spider was being a dick.
I genuinely, I do usually... I don't like... I mean, a lot of people call me a hypocrite because I don't like killing animals, but I do like eating meat. People are like...
Okay. I don't get why that's hypocritical.
Yeah, people are like, well, if you know killing animals is wrong, you must know there's something wrong with it, and you should be a...
No, killing animals for no reason, understandably, but if it's for an actual year,
I don't want to upset the vegans listening to this.
Yeah.
So,
let's just stop right now before we dig ourselves in a bigger hole.
I think we're in a big enough hole already, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. But that was our week. We got better stop stalling. This week we're doing basically just a Well, last week we sort of did an E3 preview, and this week we're doing an E3
what we want to
review.
see. And now what we have seen.
Indeed. There was a lot more than I thought there would be.
Yes.
But then again, I suppose that makes sense. I'm surprised I didn't expect as much, if anything. We're just going to start off with a quick Nintendo thing, because they weren't really there much. But what they did announce was Legends of Zelda. I really slurred those words. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
He's just come off from a massive binge. 24 hours.
I'm just straight, mate. But no, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild coming next year. Looks good, actually.
It's like an open world thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind of different take on it, but I don't know. I've never really played a lot of Zelda games.
Me neither.
I played some of the older ones, but like you know, when you kind of like go through a phase where you like those games as a child, but then I think the only thing I've really stuck with is Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I ever will stay with. Like when I'm in my 50s and a new game comes out, I'll be like, darling, I'm going to get a Pokemon game. That is what I will do.
No, my girlfriend is a massive Zelda fan.
Oh, so she's excited about this then.
The problem is she doesn't have like an up-to-date console.
Oh,
so it doesn't.
Isn't
like...
it Wii U or was it 3DS? Was
Oh.
it both? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't care. I don't have a Nintendo.
Oh,
console.
I do, but I probably won't buy it.
I have a Nintendo Game Boy Pocket.
Game Boy Pocket? What's a Game Boy Pocket?
It's like an original black and white Nintendo Game Boy, but like a slim version. Like how, you know how you get slim versions of like you get the PS2 Slim, the PS3 Slim,
every console.
The Xbox One Slim was announced, which we'll get to later. But every console is like sort of a slim version.
Yeah.
The Game Boy Pocket is a slim version of the original Nintendo Game Boy. It's just a smaller version.
Fair enough.
It's still not colour, and I highly doubt.
I'm not really bothered, to be honest.
Highly doubt the new Zelda will be coming out, honest.
No.
It's a shame.
No.
Do you know what I want to see? I want to see like a brand new game made for like...
From Nintendo?
No, I want to see it... No, let me finish. Let me finish, Marcus, now. I want to see a brand new game for like the PS1.
Okay.
Just because I want to see what they do these days. I want to see a game that's released on like the PS1, PS2, PS3 and PS4. Just so we can like get a proper comparison of how the game would look on these different consoles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of do, yeah. But I think you've got the problem now. Like you don't really have a lot of kids our generation that are going to buy that console.
No one's going to buy it.
And then you have kids that are our generation that probably don't play games that much anymore.
True.
So then, not many people really have a PS1.
I do.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like the younger kids who are like 10 years old playing cards, swearing at all the 20-year-olds that are nice and mostly friendly.
Yeah.
They won't buy one, but the 20-year-olds still have one. It's like, oh yeah, I'll buy that game. I'm like, what the hell's a PS1? Oh dear.
No, I just wanted to do that just to see what happens, in a way.
Yeah.
But okay, but that was it from Nintendo.
Yeah.
They did announce Nintendo, more, but who cares? It's Nintendo. They've sort of they once led the industry, and now they've sort of taken a backseat.
It's because they haven't really had a revolutionary new game. I mean, it's like every time it's like, oh, it's a new Mario game. Oh, new Zelda game. Oh, new Pokemon game. Even though I do like Pokemon, it's like, oh, so any kind of new franchises that you're going to start,
or even an old one they could sort of bring back in a big way. Metroid, which is still going, but again, it's followed Nintendo into the back seat. If they were to make like a brand spanking new Metroid that blows everyone's minds, bam, straight back in. They could. Exactly.
They really could.
But anyway, by the way, we're not doing these in order of the press conferences.
No.
We're just doing them in order of how I've written them down this morning.
Yes.
First up, Sony. Damn, they did well.
They did do very well. I'm excited for a lot of these games.
I said they'd do well.
I know. Yeah, they've pulled the stops out this time.
God of War PS4. I've never played the God of War games much.
I played 3. That was it. That's all I played.
It?
It was good, but I don't think it's my kind of game. My brother likes it a lot.
Me neither.
He's got like the trilogy and it's like the HD trilogy and stuff like that. He really likes it, but basically it is God of War 4, but they just haven't gone for the God of War 4 name.
No, and I think
because a lot of people were like, "Oh, is this like a revamp? Is it a reboot? Is it
I think the
a
gameplay,
remaster or something?"
I think the gameplay they showed in the trailers, or whatever, is a little bit different to like previous ones.
It's based on Norse mythology now.
He's got a beard.
He's got a child.
Oh,
Imagine him
weird.
with a child.
This is a guy with fucking sex mini games.
Oh no,
in the
yeah.
previous ones. Did we lock the door?
Yes, I did lock the door. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but he has sex mini games, and now he's got a kid who you're supposed to sort of teach stuff to in a way. It's fucking God of War Hearthfire.
But if you see that,
It's
the
God of War
trailer and
Hearthfire.
stuff, his son shoots him with an arrow.
But I got a lot of my information from the YouTuber Pro Jared. I was watching some of his conference things and reviews, if you like, ratings.
Yeah.
I think he calls them. And he said that it looks like we might actually be playing part of the game as Kratos' son.
Oh yeah, it's I think I don't know if they've done any
Because he sort of
gameplay
levels
stuff
up.
yet.
Because he sort of levels up, which could
It
only
switches
mean
between the two.
which could only mean that you have to play as him at times.
I reckon it might be quite one of those things where it's like there's a certain obstacle that Kratos can't do.
Yeah.
Maybe getting small gaps to get to areas.
Possibly.
It could be something like that, like cooperative kind of play. That could be done as 2-player,
Yeah.
possibly. But if you're only playing by yourself, then it's like just interchanging between the two characters. So
Yes. Yeah, look pretty good.
it looks promising.
For God of War
I don't.
fans, anyway.
I don't think I'd. Yeah, for God of War. I don't think I'll buy it. I might wait and see if my brother gets it. And then play it.
Yeah.
But
But massive news: The Last Guardian has a release date.
Hallelujah.
After 9 years,
I know.
I think.
Well,
has
it's
a
been in
release
development for a while.
October to. Oh, I think what we can safely assume is all the release dates are like for North America. More than anything.
But they tend to be around the
USA.
same time anyway.
Yeah.
So it might be
within
like
few
a
days.
week out max, or usually just a few days.
But it's been given a release date of October 25th. You'll be getting that, won't you?
Yes,
I can't.
obviously.
I can't
You
for
can't
Xbox.
know because you're a
I'll have to
Xbox
sneak,
person.
have to sneak into your house, like I said last week, and get it done.
No.
Play it all
I
in
will
one.
put extra locks on everything.
Playing it all in one sitting, so you never know I was there. But no, that looks great, and it better be after such a long wait.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'll just be a crushing disappointment.
I reckon it will be. I mean,
Oh, of course it will. It came
they
from
spent
Team,
how long on it?
it came from Team Ico, who have
Made 2 amazing games, right?
yeah, they have 2 games, and they were both pretty much flawless.
Mm-hmm. So,
I started a Shadow of the Colossus
oh, did you?
walkthrough on my channel. I did 1 episode. Woo!
I haven't watched that yet.
It was like a year ago. In fact, it was over a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just restart it now. Hi.
I wouldn't restart it. I'd just be like, have a look at this from like over a year ago.
over a year
Enjoy.
ago.
Detroit Become Human.
I didn't really look into this a lot.
We saw some gameplay of it. I
Yeah.
think. It was a bit with a hostage,
Yeah.
which looked all right.
Looks alright. I'm not really going to go into much detail about that because I'll probably get it, but it doesn't excite me much at the moment.
Was that the cinematic one that we were on about last week? It wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the cinematic one.
Yeah, I think so.
And cinematic games don't have a great track record.
Depends on how much cinematic stuff there is in it.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like between each like part of a mission, like at the start and end of a mission, yeah. But if it's like, oh, you get to a new area, cinematic, like, oh, it's just getting a pain in the ass.
Yeah. You don't have enough involvement, do you?
Exactly.
It's not good.
And it's like, oh, they start fighting each other. Well, why aren't I doing this? I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
And I'm not actually playing anything.
Quick time events. No, but what are you looking at?
I don't know.
Look at me, Marcus. I don't know.
Do I have to?
No. But Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yes.
which is something
It looks fantastic.
you're looking at very much.
Yeah, I'm
forward to.
looking at it. I mean, just amazing.
2017, I think that's coming out, isn't it?
March 2017.
March 2017, yeah.
I think it was like March the 7th or something. So as soon as like collector's edition pre-order bonuses come out, I'm getting that.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that you're jobless now.
Yeah.
That's
I've got
nice.
savings. I can live off that for a bit.
Fair enough. But so what is that game? I don't actually know much about it.
I see. This is like a me thing. I don't like to look into games too much because
Yeah.
I like to play. Like if I see something that I really like, I look into it a bit, but then I will stop because I want to experience the game myself. Don't want to look at gameplays and like walkthroughs and stuff unless I want to buy the game. So if I want to buy it, no. If I'm never going to buy it, or it's like an Xbox exclusive or something, I will watch like walkthroughs and gameplay videos and stuff like that. But
Fair play.
But I'm saving myself. But it looks good. Basically, I don't know. I say, don't ask me. I want to experience the plot myself. I don't want anyone to tell me anything.
Cool. Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Remasters of the first 3 games from PS1.
Mm.
Lots of people got very excited about this. I'm less so. Because I love the art style. I know it's PS1, but it doesn't look as pixelated as many PS1 games.
It was well made.
I think the graphics look brilliant, even on PS1. I love the sort of cartoonish style. I don't think it needs a remaster at all.
It's because it was made by Naughty Dog. Well, I don't know if they were called Naughty Dog back then.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
Yeah.
And they have just got a track history of fantastic games.
Yeah.
So if any kind of release you have from them, expect it to be amazing. Not necessarily graphic wise and like design wise, but story wise and gameplay. Just generally a great game. So
I say I love those games. I own 1. I've played 3 quite a lot, to be fair, but I haven't played 2.
I've played all of them,
which is weird.
They are amazing.
I need to play 2. But I don't think,
like you said,
everyone got really excited, but I'm less so because I just don't think they need.
I don't
remaster.
think you need to remaster PS1 games because I think that you go back to a time where
graphics didn't matter
as much. They were different in a way that it wasn't like make it look amazing as possible.
I feel like if you did a remaster of Rayman, not needed.
No, well, Mario Man's a platform game. Why would you remaster a platform game?
That's true. I mean, they're not.
Personally, I know people would probably give arguments saying, oh yeah, you remaster it for this, this and this, but platform games are more about the gameplay instead of the actual design.
Yeah, definitely. I loved Rayman.
Yeah, I love Rayman. I don't know why I talk about Rayman.
I don't know. It's because I always put sort of Rayman, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
But again, another game that was
all these sort of games in the same area.
Was that PS1 Rayman?
Yeah, 1994. It was one of the very, very first.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But again, another game that
Ubisoft.
wasn't that bad, graphics wise, despite it only being PS1. It was really good, really well made.
Yeah.
For Ubisoft as well, that's amazing.
Ubisoft. Back when Ubisoft were.
Yeah, different times.
But no, they were actually no. I think Ubisoft were okay this year actually, but we'll get onto that later.
So yeah, don't know. I've got them at home already, so I'll look at like gameplay videos and like demos. I'll have a look at some of the E3 demos and see what they look like. If they're, I don't know. I ain't bothered.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a game changer for me. That was kind of like if that Sony did really well. Doesn't matter. That doesn't really matter. It doesn't really bother me that much.
Here's another game that makes me very sad that I got an Xbox. Spider-Man PS4
Spider-Man.
looks fucking amazing.
It does. Seriously, they've got a lot of those kind of games.
And that's because it's being made by Insomniac.
Ratchet and Clank.
Who made all the Ratchet and Clank games.
Yeah, those are fantastic games.
Spider-Man PS4 looks incredible.
It does.
I really want to play that. I'll find a way to play the games. I'll find a way. I don't care. But that looks incredible. A lot of people don't like the white on his suit, like the white spider instead of black. I think it looks quite cool.
I don't really have an opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not really very opinionated on these things.
It looks like he flies beautifully, and the whole game just.
Is it like an open world one, like a big, massive open world game?
Well, it'll be in New York, won't it? You'll be able to.
If it is, it's just like open world, like you don't have to do missions all the time. That would be amazing. Because there was a Spider-Man game that did that, and I can't.
Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3.
Oh, it might have been Spider-Man 3.
No, Spider-Man 2 did it as well.
In fact, I didn't play Spider-Man 2 though.
And the amazing, well, I don't know if that was just the Amazing Spider-Man games. I didn't play them.
Just don't talk about this. Just don't talk about that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the games. I didn't play them, so I don't know. But Spider-Man 2 from 2004.
Yeah.
Play it.
Was it? I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3 because strangely, I really like 3.
Did the people have green question marks above their heads? Or was it to do with tribes around the city? Did you have to defeat tribes? Because
you're talking a long time ago, dude. You're talking 7-8 years ago.
Yeah, but I love these games.
I know. But
Spider-Man 2, you would go around the city. Of course, it had its own story and everything. Had Mysterio in it. It was quite weird, quite trippy at times.
I know that you could like save people and take them to the hospital.
That was in Spider-Man 2. Yep.
Was that 2?
Yeah.
It might have been 2 then.
Spider-Man 2 was incredible. I loved that game. And yeah, you'd go up to people.
Was that PS2?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find it now. I'm pretty sure we didn't get rid of it
you'd go up to people with like question marks above their heads, and like they'd tell you of something that's happening.
Yeah.
And you have to try and sort it. Or random events would happen as well. There'd be like a purple marker on your screen, and you'd have to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's that then. Because it would come up with things like crime.
Like there'd be a random mugging on the street.
Yeah.
And you'd try and save it. Or the most annoying thing in the world. I lost my balloon! And there'd just be and you have to save the balloon of a kid who just let it go. It's like, fucking kids. Hold on to your fucking balloon. You know what I mean? It's really annoying, but I'd usually get it anyway. It'd be so difficult, Rogue, because the balloon would be slowly floating up, and you'd be like on the side of the building, or on the edge of the building, you're thinking, right, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, jump! Oh, fuck, I missed. Oh, now I gotta do it all again! And you do this like 10 times before it finally floated off all the way into the sky and you failed.
And then it's just like throw sticks and stones at your face.
Yeah.
You can get my balloon.
Fuck you and your balloons, kid. Fuck you. You know. But yeah, Spider-Man 4, PS4.
Is it Spider-Man 4?
No,
Oh,
I don't know why I said that. I was thinking PS4.
Spider-Man PS4.
Spider-Man PS4.
Is it just like another reboot for a game series, basically?
I think so.
I'd do it right this time.
And this will be PS4 only. I know that because A, it's Insomniac and they usually just do that, and B, because Sony.
Insomniac are owned by Sony.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Yes, that's why Ratchet and Clank is only on PlayStation.
And other than that, Sony owned the rights to Spider-Man because of the film series. So,
see, this is the only problem with exclusive stuff is that
this really pissed me off because I want it.
No, not that. It's just like you think, well, if you let other consoles have it, you'll make more money.
Yes, this is what I was.
And then you might cancel a series saying, "Oh, we're not making enough money off it." Well, if you put it on other consoles, you can make loads of money.
I just do not understand third-party exclusive. First-party, like Team Ico and stuff, that's fair enough because that is Sony.
Because if they own the company, then fair enough, they have the right to it.
Third-party exclusives piss me off.
Which we will come to one in a second.
Piss me off. Like Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I think that the one I'm talking about is the one up from the bottom. I think that's an exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll discuss it in a minute.
Okay.
But I'm talking about, even though this was a timed exclusive, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I mean, I know I could get it because I had an Xbox. But even so, I just feel sorry for the PS4 players and the PC players.
I think the problem they did with that is because it was such a long timed exclusive. It's a year. I reckon they shot themselves in the foot with that. I just don't get who wins in that. No one.
Exactly. No one wins in that deal.
Because
really
one of the first things that like game news places were saying,
and by the time it comes out, no one's going to care about it.
Exactly. And one thing they were saying is like, oh, poor sales and stuff like that.
That's your own fault.
Exactly. Xbox One only, wasn't it?
Funnily enough, it came out on 360 as well.
Oh, it did come out on 360.
Yeah.
Was it timed on Xbox One and then 360 after, or was it just at the same time?
360 and One came out together. And then it was a few months, I think, till February this year or something.
The PC, yeah.
PC, and then PS4 have to wait till later this year. But by the time that happens, no one's going to care.
And the problem is when you have it exclusive on like Xbox, which have not sold as many consoles as PlayStation have. I'm not saying I shouldn't do it, but
plus
this is the problem when you have time exclusives, and then you say, okay, so we want strong sales, we want strong everything with this, but then you go and do it something like that. Like our console at the moment hasn't got strong sales compared to the other one.
Yeah.
We're going to exclusively release it for a year. People are then going to forget about it when it comes out on PS4 and it's not going to sell anything.
It was just
and then they're going to say, oh, we're going to cancel it because it hasn't sold enough.
It was just a stupid decision by Crystal Dynamics.
It was probably Microsoft that said, oh, we want it time exclusive. They probably paid them more. They said, oh, well, we haven't got our money back now.
Yeah, but I reckon they could have made a bigger profit to say no and do it on every console at once.
Yeah, I know.
And it was a good game. That was the thing.
But it could surprise me. It could sell loads on PlayStation, you know.
Yeah, and it was a really good game. That's the thing. And if people forget about it, I'm gonna feel quite sad. But the other thing that pisses me off as well, the original Tomb Raider. What were the main two consoles it came out on? PC and PS1.
Oh, was it?
The original.
The original.
The absolute.
Oh, right, yeah.
But PC.
That's because Xbox wasn't around.
Yeah. But at the same time,
it's kind of weird.
You're putting it as an exclusive to the one console
that it's been on since the start of the series. It's been on PlayStation throughout its entire
But I was trying to say the Xbox part, but yeah, you're taking it off the consoles that it started on. The fuck?
This is the
logic.
This is the problem. Like I say, because Microsoft own the company that made the game, or is it just a time exclusive? No, you don't think?
No.
That's weird. Oh, I don't know.
No, because Crystal Dynamics, I think, were they Eidos? I think they were Eidos.
Oh, they were Eidos.
I think so.
Oh,
I think.
you think?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm about 70% on that.
70%.
Whatever. We got a bit off track here, talking about timed exclusives.
Yeah, they irritate me though sometimes.
Yeah, same here.
Like you said about third-party ones, I don't get the point. If they're owned by like either Microsoft or Sony, then
like Halo or something.
Yeah,
That's
Halo
fine.
and Uncharted and stuff like that. So
anyway,
oh well.
Final Fantasy 15. I don't care. I've never played a Final Fantasy game
Neither
in
have
my
I.
life.
No.
I'm sure we'll have people listening who have. Good for you.
This will be the dislikes now. You've never played those
Yeah.
games? How dare you?
Good for you. I've never.
I know,
really
I know
cared.
Joe likes them. He's one of our friends. He loves the games.
Of course.
And a lot of people have said that they're really good. I might play them just to see what they're like. But
Yeah.
at the moment, I've got a lot of games I've got to play and finish. So
I have an issue with the title. When will it be The Final Fantasy? Do you know what I mean? It's clearly never actually final.
I know, yeah.
It's.
I know.
And besides, even
I
when
thought it had gone past 15. I thought there were more games than that.
there's probably been like remakes and reboots. They are doing a remake, aren't they?
Remake of 7,
Yeah.
which was like the iconic game.
Yeah.
Which I will get because I want to see what was so good about it.
Mm.
I know people are like, oh, it was like amazing this. It's probably like, okay, it's a Japanese game. It's going to be well made.
Yeah. The next game looks a bit weird. Days Gone.
Oh, yeah. Like a... It's weird.
Biker Zombie
Biker
is what I
Zombie,
saw
yeah.
written down because I didn't watch much of this. I'd actually watch a little bit of it, but I didn't get to Days Gone.
No, I don't know. I just think it's another post-apocalyptic game.
It is.
Which kind of tend to be like the... Oh, let's do that because that's kind of
Yeah.
what's popular at the moment. Because you had like things like you have got Left 4 Dead. You've got
Yeah.
all these other survival games. You got like ones on PC. What was that? Something Light. Wasn't that long? Was it last year or the year before?
I think I was guiding like the Muse song.
Dying Light.
Dying.
Dying Light. Yeah, that was another survival like zombie game that was again okay, but the objectives it's kind of like survive, get this done, try and make sure we can get all the stuff that we need. I find them a bit bland.
Yeah.
If they could do something different with it, like if it's not about surviving, or it's not about saving your daughter, or it's not about saving someone else's daughter and then adopting them because they died, and it's just whatever.
I'm gonna go to the computer game just for a second.
Why?
Keep him entertained. You'll see why.
Hello,
Hello, I'm on his mic now.
you're on my mic now.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to say, Ben. Help me.
I don't want.
Help me! Don't leave me alone with these people.
I don't want to help you.
What are we looking for?
I'm not gonna watch a video. I'm just trying to look for something. I know what I'm looking for.
Oh dear.
I know what I'm looking for.
Are you sure you know what you're looking for?
It's like Resident Evil crossed with Ride to Hell Retribution.
Oh, okay.
It isn't.
Oh.
But I'm thinking Ride to Hell Retribution, that terrible, awful piece of wank. But that's a biker game, technically.
I know, yeah.
So,
Technically.
and now it's got zombies in it. So it's like Ride to Hell Retribution, which is why I went
With
to the
zombies.
computer. I couldn't remember the name of it. Plus zombies.
But it's
Except
like,
I hope it's much better than Ride
it's
to Hell
like when
Retribution.
they made the Red Dead Redemption Undead. That's basically what it is. Okay, fair enough.
I hope it's better than Ride to Hell Retribution, and if it isn't, then they've actually achieved something to make it that awful. But it looks like it's not going to be awful in any way.
Yeah.
So that's unlikely.
Good,
That's,
good.
God, that was a fucking awful game.
But it's Sony, so hopefully they have decent... They tend to have decent quality control.
Yeah.
Unlike Ubisoft and EA, that's just like... Is it okay? It's very laggy. It's fine, just put it out.
Yeah.
It's got loads of bugs, it's
fix-
fine. We can fix it in updates.
We can fix it in updates.
That will
then
eventually,
they-
that will take ages to
and-
come out.
And then they get to the updates and they're like, shall we fix it? Nah.
No. It's like, we fixed it, but we created loads more bugs.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. That is pretty much all that ever happens.
Is the update done? Yeah, but it's also buggy. Fuck
Oh,
it.
the update's buggy. Wow,
Yeah.
never heard of that before.
Well done, lads. Top marks. I'm going to skip the next bullet point for now because I'm going to say it later because it's sort of... I want to stick to games for now. just while we're on them.
okay.
Lego Star Wars 7.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
It was inevitable.
Yeah. The only thing
Lego
I
do
don't
everything.
like about the Lego games now is that they speak. In the early
It
games,
doesn't really bother me that much.
no, but I thought it was funnier when they didn't speak and it was just like actions and like just little like voices go this sort of thing.
What, do they speak like Sims?
Well, that kind of. Well, yeah, not really. No.
Kind of, yeah, not really. No.
But when they started speaking, I just thought the kind of dialogue they put into the games, they're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
And it's kind of made it unfunny and makes me not want to play new Lego games. So,
we'll see. But this game was inevitable. Star Wars 7 coming out last year. Lego like to milk everything.
But I know that it is the original cast that are doing basically because I think they're taking the lines from the film. But there's going to be extra stuff, I presume, probably.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be
just as Harrison Ford thought he was done with Han Solo.
Not.
he's
going to do more stuff.
Yes, to come back for this.
I reckon it'll be in the new films, like flashbacks and stuff.
Possibly.
I reckon it will be.
Yeah.
There's got to be something. He's got to pay the bills, hasn't he?
Somehow.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Again, I'm waiting for possible pre-order bonuses and stuff because I'm a sellout, you know.
He always gets.
I take what these companies feed me.
I literally never do this. I get the game. I don't really give a shit about anything else.
It depends what game it is, I suppose, but
yeah. New Hideo Kojima game.
Yes.
Death Stranding, featuring Norman Reedus of The Walking Dead.
Really good.
And the cancelled Silent Hills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it's
basically. I reckon.
Well, of course it is.
This is going to be the game that should have been Silent Hills, but obviously because they can't take what they had from.
Well, he said he wanted it to be edgier, and it looks like it's going to be.
Hideo Kojima is a pretty effed up person. When you think about it, like the games that he makes, sometimes it's just like, whoa, are you okay? But I don't know. Is this
get help, but don't, because you make great games.
Yes, get help in the right way.
Yeah.
Is this an exclusive? Because I don't know.
I don't know either. Do I have to go to the computer?
Because I'm pretty sure it is. Because I'm pretty sure that they did a deal to do, like his first game as an independent developer.
Yeah.
That they did a deal that the first one was going to be exclusive to PlayStation.
Yes, they did a deal with
pretty
Sony.
Sure.
So yeah, it must be.
Because they're not. Because I thought they originally bought.
Which fucking sucks.
I know it does. Yeah.
Well, for me,
I could play. Yeah. And they just rub it in your face. Yeah.
You can play the new Spider-Man game. This game, fucking
Final Fantasy.
The Last Guardian. No, Final Fantasy I think is on Xbox One.
Oh, is it on Xbox One? Again, another exclusive that's changed.
But, whatever.
I don't really care though, so.
But an announcement that came out of absolutely fucking nowhere. Like, it was sort of expected, but when the trailer for it started, no one expected it to be this. Resident Evil 7, which is, by the way, written with Roman numerals. A bit like Final Fantasy. But we were watching the trailer, and it looked all PT-ish.
Yeah.
And like there was the phone call, and it was like, she's back. And I'm thinking, what is this? And you know, it was a really creepy song. And, you know, they're in this derelict house and everything.
Pretty much exactly like...
Not quite, no. But
PT.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
The Resident Evil trailer, but it's... But
not really a lot's been released about it, like details.
No, throughout the trailer though, I think everyone was like, what is this? Is this new? Is this a sequel to something? And then it came up, Resident Evil 7, and everyone was like, what?
Going back to the original.
It looked great, in my opinion. I don't know what you thought.
I think you're a big Resident Evil fan, so...
I think it's first person as well, which is different.
Survival horror reverse... No, I don't think they mix.
I don't know.
I don't think they mix.
I think, though, that might have been due to the fact that it was...
Although say that
PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
Because it's also coming out on VR. I think it might have been something to do with maybe this is the VR
that
version.
is when first person is good, especially for a horror game.
So I don't know. If they are going to make it first person, I hope they might... Maybe they give you camera options, like you can do the traditional third person, or even fixed camera, make it properly retro. But, Fixed camera.
Fixed camera. Oh dear.
But no, maybe they give you the option of third person anyway, I hope.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it looked really different. I don't know if...
Is that because people have got used to the more action side of Resident Evil? And because how long has it been since they've actually made a survival horror game?
Yeah.
Instead of an actual, you know...
I tell you what though, someone on their YouTube didn't like it at all.
Really? Who?
Oh, I can't remember his name, but I was...
Oh, I've seen a lot of things that people don't like.
He was...
That I'm going to come to later.
He was commenting, and he was like, what the fuck is this? It makes RE5 and 6 look like masterpieces. And I'm like, dude, you've seen 3 minutes of a trailer. You know, you didn't even get any gameplay. And he was like, and he literally said the words, the gameplay looks awful. I'm like, we haven't seen any. You know, you can't judge. I think they had like a demo release, so unless he's played that.
This is the Resident Evil thing.
Yeah. And I was just like,
Resident Evil demo.
We haven't, unless he's played that little demo. We haven't
But again,
seen
it's a
any
demo.
gameplay.
It's an early demo.
Yeah, we haven't seen the game. I'm like, how the
It's
hell?
like me going to Bethesda now and saying, I want to play a demo of Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
It's in very early development, so they probably could give me a little bit, and I could be like, oh, that's crap though.
But I said this to him because I love internet fights. No, I don't, but I don't know.
You do. You get into it all the time.
No, I don't. But anyway, no, I just said, dude, you've seen like 0 actual real footage. It's a teaser trailer, if anything, you know.
Yeah.
And he came back to me like, I can't remember what he said, but he was like, nah, this is definitely shit. This isn't horror. This is for little girls. And then he literally, at the end, asked me, are you a little girl? And then he clicked the send button. I was just like...
Okay. Okay, he says this now, but if he then does a playthrough and he gets scared by things, people will be like...
Yeah, he said it was all jump scares. And I'm like, what proof do you have of that?
You played a demo. A demo's only...
I don't even know if you played the demo.
30 minutes long. Exactly. Demos are short.
And he's like... it was
and
all...
often, sometimes, demos are included in games.
Yeah, and he's like, this is shit gameplay. It's all jump scares and it's for little girls. And I'm like, you have less than 0 proof of your claims.
You're just basing it on your own stupid opinion.
As far as I'm concerned, Resident Evil looks like it's going back to horror, and that's good.
I'd buy it then.
And I hope...
because I like horror games.
And I hope that even if it is first person, I hope they give you the option of third person.
Yeah, well, a lot of games tend to. I mean, I've played games where they hasn't given you the option. I'm just like...
yeah, but Resident Evil games don't tend to give you the option. At all. I hope they add
so
that
you
in.
should just fix camera.
It's either fixed camera in the original games or the third person thing. They have actually done Resident Evil first person games, but they weren't... not all of them were great. They were okay.
Like I said, I reckon it's to fit in with the VR though. Which, with horror games, works. Because you could have things like, you know, things come up behind you, just like, what the hell was that? And then you go, holy crap.
Yeah.
Instead of just like being first person, you'll be able to see everything around you. Third person. See everything around you and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, there's something behind me. It's literally just like, your VR, it's just like, you actually have to turn around. What the hell is that?
Yeah. It'll be a really added element.
That is what will make horror games in the future. VR is... I often think that VR is best with horror games.
Speaking of which, PlayStation VR.
Yay!
It looks quite good.
Kind of.
It doesn't look as good as, say, because what's the other one coming out? The HTC Vive?
Vive.
Vive? It's Vive. It's not Vive, it's Vive.
I don't know what I said Vive.
And that actually looks pretty amazing.
Yeah.
PlayStation VR still looks pretty good, though. And they showed some stuff for it.
But I don't think that's HTC's first one, though, is it? They have made one before.
Have they? I wouldn't know.
And I think they
I'm
did.
not well versed
this
on
is PlayStation's first, so this is... I will get it to see what it's like, but this I kind of view as like the... kind of like the experiment to see how they do with VR. So, yeah.
Fair enough. But no, it looks pretty good. They showed some stuff for it. Star Wars Battlefront, which I'm not even sure why it's called Battlefront. It has space battles. Because the previous ones didn't.
But you could have airships though. You could
but
TIE fighters and stuff and fight. Yes,
X-wings. We saw some X-wings, I think, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I
hit the mic. Sorry if you heard that.
I've played the some of the space battle stuff. It's actually pretty good. It's really good.
Fair play.
But Battlefront is a good game. The only problem is that it doesn't really have a campaign. Not really.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't have a campaign, I don't think.
That sucks.
This is why I haven't played it in a long time. Because when I got it, I was like, oh, there's no campaign. It's just unlock stuff.
Yeah.
Just do loads of online battles. Make sure you unlock everything. That is the campaign, to unlock everything. So.
Oh well. Batman Arkham? That's coming out on VR as well?
Which one?
I'm not sure. I just saw Batman Arkham.
I thought it was Arkham Knight, but no.
I'm not sure.
No, I don't reckon that would work. Although, I don't know, because it could work well with stealthy games, but it could also be abysmal with stealthy games.
And a new game called Farpoint?
I haven't heard of that.
Which I don't know either.
I haven't got a clue.
No idea.
No.
But that's coming out for VR. So
Yeah.
So we got those 3 and Resident Evil 7 announced for VR so far, and maybe.
I think it's good that they're using games that have already been released, or they're not like using like VR exclusives, which is what's going to annoy me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, VR exclusives. I don't think will be very good.
We'll see. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm not going to judge until I see him.
I mean, yeah, like I say, well, I'll get the PS4 VR stuff, so see what everything's like.
Yeah. Are you going to buy VR then?
Yeah, I'll see what it's like.
I think in America it was like $400.
Yeah.
Fair play. Okay, I think we're finally done with Sony. That took a while.
Yep, took a while.
But no, they had a really solid conference. They did really well.
Yeah, they did.
So,
even though not all of them was exclusive to them, what
Yeah.
they're offering is really good.
yeah. So well done, Sony.
It makes me happy to have a PS4.
Microsoft.
Your area now. I leave the stage to you.
A little bit. The funny thing is, how many of these franchises or games have I played? The Gears of War franchise.
I have.
See, I haven't. That's weird. I haven't really played much
I
Gears
played
of War.
3.
Mm.
That's the only one. I played like a few missions on that. It
Yeah.
was okay, but again, not my sort of game.
Well, as was predicted, 4 was announced. That's cool. Looks
Yeah.
Gears of Warsy.
Yeah, because Gears of War.
Yeah. Not really much to say.
No.
There's a lot less to say about Microsoft, really, than Sony.
Yeah. Again, I think are all of these exclusives?
Um,
Tekken, I don't think is.
I doubt Tekken is. Yeah.
Because Tekken is.
There are
Tekken
3
is good.
games on this list that I've never heard of, and you'll probably guess which 3.
State of Decay.
No, I have heard of that.
Oh, you heard of that? Recall.
I don't know Recall.
I haven't heard of that.
I don't know Scalebound, and I don't know
Sea of
Sea of
Thieves.
Thieves. I've no idea what those
Sorry,
are.
guys, if you want to know about those games, I haven't got a clue.
I'm an Xbox player. I've no idea what they are.
No.
I'm sure they're very cool.
I know, but people
I
are going
didn't
to
see
think
the
now
Microsoft
that, like, they
conference.
say I'm a PlayStation, but I'm not being a PlayStation person because I'm one of those idiots that's like, oh, PlayStation's better than Xbox. I don't care. But
Yeah.
I've grown up with PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
I missed the Microsoft conference, so I didn't see.
I didn't watch
what they
it because I didn't think it applied to me mainly.
I was busy working on voiceovering people, so
Fair enough.
I was making money a little bit. So
For a while.
yeah. Anyway, Halo Wars 2 that was also predicted.
It's like a strategy game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
alright. Might get that. February
Yeah.
1st. February 21st, 2017.
So you talk about this stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. So
Yeah, I own Halo Reach. I've played it with Joe and Hayden. I've got some footage of that. I should upload it. It's quite fun.
from how long ago?
No, it was only about a month or 2 ago.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I thought I'd lost the Halo footage. I had the Skype call on which we like recorded our commentary and stuff, if you like. But I couldn't find the actual Halo footage. But it's alright, I found it now. So I'll have to get around to uploading that at some point. I'm coming up to 100 videos.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to do like a 100th video special or something.
Yes.
All the highlights, which means I've got to go back,
All
watch
your
every
videos.
video and find highlights. Okay, but yeah. So, no, that's Halo Wars 2 looks quite good.
One thing I know it's nothing to do with Microsoft, but that sort of like kind of game, I want them to release either remake or another, like, I don't know if you ever played it, Star Wars Empire at War,
No.
which was an amazing strategy game. I loved it.
Fair play.
But
Alright.
yeah.
Oh,
So
now he
I'm-
wants
I'm
a remake.
What?
Now he wants a remake.
Yeah, remake of that, or just like a new game, or like a remaster or something.
In that sort of style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair play.
But anyway, there's a lot of Star Wars news
I
anyway.
need to stop
so
saying fair play.
there's a lot of Star Wars news.
And then the next I've got written down is Sea of Thieves, Scalebound, Recall, which, like I said, I've got no fucking clue about. I'm sure they look fine.
They're probably gonna be good games, but
Yeah.
I say I can't play them. So
I'll do some.
I assume I can't.
I'll do some more research into them, see what they're about.
Cool.
Dead Rising 4 announced.
I played one of. Which one did I play now? I played one of them. It was on an island, I think.
Are they all on island?
A resort.
Oh! Fuck, I can't remember now. I
If
don't-
it even is a Dead Rising game, I don't know.
No, I think isn't that Dead Island?
Was it just Dead Island?
I think that was Dead Island.
Oh.
Apologies to any listeners who know what we're trying to talk about, and we have no fucking idea.
And I apologise if I got it wrong and it's actually Dead Island.
Yeah, like We're supposed to be doing a gaming podcast, and it's becoming blatantly obvious that we actually know fuck all about games.
No,
So-
we have our specialities.
Yeah,
But I played Dead Rising 3 though,
yeah.
which was okay. Again, another one of those post-apocalyptic zombie games.
A guy called Frank West is apparently returning. I don't know much about the Dead Rising games. I don't know who Frank West is. I'm sure he's cool. I don't even know if he's like a real life guy or a character in the game. I've got no idea who.
So is he a developer?
Yeah.
Is he a character?
I don't know.
Is he a bad guy? I don't know.
Write in, Dead Rising fans, and tell us who is Frank West. And,
Yeah, just tell us. I haven't.
and fans of all these other games that we have no clue about, let us know. Write in the comments.
Yeah, why not? I probably won't.
Let us know.
I probably won't care though,
Okay.
because they're Microsoft games. So
Yeah, fair enough.
why would I care?
One of my, although as you just said, we have our specialities. One of mine is driving games.
Yes,
I
definitely.
love driving games, and therefore Forza Horizon 3 looks fucking amazing, and I'm going to get it right now, this instant. I'm going to Microsoft. I'll see you later.
It's locked.
No! Let me get Forza! Forza Horizon 3. Look, I wonder if the mic's picked that up. I don't know.
You picked mine. Mine did.
Yeah, yours did.
Because mine's way sensitive.
But Forza Horizon 3 looks fucking. I literally had to change after I saw it. It was just. It was fucking incredible.
Oh dear.
Set in Australia. It's got a map.
Your favourite place? Is
Oh,
it the whole
Australia,
of
mate.
Australia?
No, not quite.
Oh,
But it has a map twice the size of Forza Horizon 2. It's got lots of different terrain. You got the outback, jungles, cities. It's got. I think it's got about 350 cars, which is more than any other Forza game, including the Motorsport series.
oh really?
It's got full customization, like body kits and stuff like that. Something you haven't really seen other than from Need for Speed series.
Yeah.
And it's coming to Forza Horizon 3.
Yep.
Apparently, instead of just being a driver at the festival, you sort of run the festival, and you make your own events, and you've got to try and make your events the most popular ones.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a proper story sort of thing,
Yeah.
and they're like adding new genres for radio stations, and I love driving games. I think like in sort of, I'm taking the cover off this fucking desk slowly, but I know that sort of maybe in the gaming community, sort of driving and sports games are sort of seen as not games. Because people sort of see action-adventure games, stuff like God of War, Resident Evil, Elder Scrolls...
Battlefield and stuff.
Yeah, those are sort of seen as games. Do you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
driving and sports are seen as sort of these outside things. Not
More
big
simulations.
gamers. Yeah?
Which is technically a game genre.
Yeah. But
But,
personally,
yeah.
I don't mind simulations. And
I like simulation games.
I love... Well, to be fair, the Horizon series isn't simulation. The Motorsport series is simulation. Horizon is a bit more arcade. Yeah, the screen's gone off.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Fair enough. Well, what's then?
But Horizon's a bit more arcade. I love the Forza Horizon series. I prefer it to Motorsport tenfold.
Mm-hmm. Again, I can't play this.
I am
I'm a Gran
so
Turismo
excited
person.
for Horizon 3. It's ridiculous. It looks beautiful. Sounds beautiful.
To be fair,
I can't wait.
actually did. I thought 3 was already out. I thought that was the last game.
No, 2 was the last game.
this
Forza
is how
Horizon,
much I know.
what they're doing is Horizon 1 came out in 2012.
Okay.
And then the next Motorsport game came out in 2013.
Okay.
Then Horizon 2 was 2014.
Okay.
Motorsport 6 was 2015.
So it's every year, basically.
Horizon 3 is 2016. So I can only assume that Motorsport 7 will be 2017. Horizon 4 2018. If they continue this sort of interchanging
Yeah.
every other year thing.
Well, I don't know. I think a lot of game studios that kind of did used to pump the games out are kind of changing their direction now.
Yeah.
As we'll go on to say about other stuff later on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I reckon a lot of them are changing now.
Yeah.
Ubisoft being one of them. So, yeah, we'll have a look at it in a bit. So
Yeah. But basically, Forza Horizon 3, I want it and I can't wait for it. Woohoo! State of Decay 2? I've heard of State of Decay. I haven't played it.
I think, is it another zombie game?
I think so.
Is it a zombie game?
I think. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to look it up. Because if it's not a zombie game,
You keep them busy.
if this is not a zombie game, we're just gonna look like dicks.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I bought it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. State of Decay is a third-person zombie survival
Zombie
horror
survival horror. Wow, another post-apocalyptic horror game.
game. Third-person zombie survival horror.
Yeah.
Resident Evil. So. Yeah.
What did you say? I heard you cough, but I didn't hear anything else.
No, but we get a lot of them these days, don't we? Resident Evil's first, but we've gone so many since. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just the trend, isn't it? When something becomes popular, it's going to become like that.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
But State of Decay 2, I'm sure it looks great.
But it's just another one of those games.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they might have revealed already something that's like, oh, it's different to all the other games, but the objective of the game is still the same as all the others.
Yeah. I just know, it's all about the 7s at the moment. Because you had Lego Star Wars 7. You got fucking
7.
the remake of Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
You've
Tekken
got
7.
You've got Tekken 7, which we're about to talk about.
Shh, don't go ahead. Keep them in suspense, Ben.
So yeah, Tekken 7.
Yeah, I like Tekken. Good games.
I quite like Tekken. Yeah.
But it's another one of those franchises that I feel that doesn't really change a lot. It's kind of like FIFA.
Yeah.
Like they make you get like FIFA make a game
Although
every
we're going to talk
year.
about FIFA later.
I know, but I'm talking about it now.
Dude,
But not
don't jump the gun.
No, it's like that kind of game where it's like the next game's not going to be much different because it's just going to be one of those like platform like side-on games that's just fighting and stuff. So,
But I still
I
like
like this
Tekken
franchise
games.
because it's not like the one that kind of like pumps one every other year. It's like, oh, let's wait a bit because when was the last time out? Was it 2012?
Something like that.
It's a good few years now.
Yeah, it's been
been a while.
It's been a while.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't this gen.
No,
it
it
was
wasn't.
It was PS3 and
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it absolutely was. Yeah. Who do you play as?
Oh, I had to change all the time. I have like moments where I think like I do really well with a character, like with their like special abilities and stuff. I'm just like, oh, I'm really getting like a good streak here.
Yeah.
And then I lose once, so like I'm changing now.
I play as Hwarang, which a lot of people call the noob guy. However, I have my reason because Hwarang does taekwondo. He's a taekwondo guy. I do taekwondo. It's like the link. It makes
Do you
sense.
actually win often though?
For me, it makes sense. I'm not playing as Hwarang because I'm a noob. I play as him because we both do taekwondo. He's like the link I have to the game.
Yeah, I change a lot. I don't really have a favourite because I have like favourite bits of everybody. I also have bits that I don't like about the characters. So, yeah.
I quite like the Tekken series though.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
even
good.
the stories. I mean, they're a bit cheesy, but
And not
I
really
like
very
them.
long.
Tekken 5, mate. I can get all the way to the final in like 10, 15 minutes. And then I'll get to the final battle and I'll just die and die and die and die. I can't do it. The final battle up to the final battle is like no problem. The final battle I just can't do it. I have done it, of course, but it takes me so many tries every time.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
Like, wait, he has that move where he fires this sort of thing out of his chest. Or his stomach or whatever. And I'm like, what is this? Fuck's sake! And he laughs at you. Dick. Finally, they announced some new hardware. The Xbox Slim 1.
Which I'm actually considering getting that.
$300.
Getting a Slim, which is like, what, 200 and something pound?
Yeah.
200.
It's a
I'd say it's about
good price.
£200. It's not bad.
And they're also working on something that no one's really sure what it is.
Project Scorpio.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I reckon it is? VR.
Could be.
Because they haven't actually announced any VR stuff.
Yeah. A lot of people are like...
Because a lot of people are thinking, oh, our Xbox staying away from it.
Yeah.
I just reckon they're not saying anything about it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to Google it just in case, because there might be something with information about it now.
Well, no, Project Scorpio, some people are saying it's just another generation of Xbox One. Some are saying it's just a brand new console. Like, a new generation already. Which I'd really hate, because I literally just got an Xbox One, thinking, oh, I'll be...
They've copied PlayStation.
What is
Project
it?
Scorpio is a 4K capable,
Yes.
VR ready Xbox One.
Is it Xbox One?
Yes, launching next something.
Because there were rumours that it was just... I knew it was 4K.
Next fall.
Right, because there were rumours that it was like just a new console. I knew it was 4K.
Because a lot of people were saying like, we think that Microsoft is smart, not going
Yeah.
for the 4K thing like PlayStation.
Yeah.
They were going to go with it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even though people say, gaming's gaming,
Yeah.
there is still this competition of we want people to buy our consoles instead of theirs.
Mm.
What are they going to do? They're not just going to leave it. Because
then fuck, it's an Xbox One though. Because I've literally just got an Xbox One, and I'm thinking I might actually be up to date for a few years.
If that's like a new console thing, well, not like a new console, but if it is just
Yeah.
like I can play normal games on that as well as 4K games, I might just wait for that.
Fair play. Yeah, right. Yeah. Go
But
for
if
it,
it's
mate.
next fall, I don't want to have to wait another year and a half.
Next what?
Next fall.
Next what?
Fall.
Next what?
Fall.
We're English. Autumn.
Oh, whatever.
It's next autumn. We are English, you idiot.
I'm just reading what it says.
We are not American.
You know what Americans are like? Fall could be anything.
Don't say that. We'll have American listeners.
Oh well.
Although I did see a meme on the internet once that was like, the English are like, oh yeah, we call it autumn, which is like taken from the Latin autumnus, which means whatever. Or whatever, I don't know. And then it was like, Americans, we call it fall because leaves fall off the trees. I don't know. I'm not agreeing.
Sorry, American people.
No, I'm not agreeing, but I'm
Being
just saying.
racist.
I'm just saying what I saw, and I found it quite funny. Anyway,
Wow.
it's next autumn.
Autumn.
Marcus.
Okay. I was just reading what it said on there.
Mm.
I don't say fall. I say autumn. I say months if they have month in
Yeah.
the States. So I don't want to have to wait another probably like a year and a half to get one.
Mm. We'll see.
But yeah, I probably will get an Xbox One of it. I just can't justify paying that much for a console I won't play a lot.
Yeah.
Like I play with you, like probably like things like FIFA and Forza and all this
I'd
kind of
love
stuff.
to see your FIFA.
You'd be surprised. I got FIFA skills, man. I got FIFA skills,
All right then.
and I will show you when I buy an Xbox Slim. Is there a release date for the Xbox Slim?
I think it's.
I will check.
I can't remember.
Here.
We're basically just using the computer for this entire podcast because we don't know anything.
It's a Mac as well, so I don't like it.
Don't say that. We'll have Apple listeners. Keep hitting the fucking mic.
Who does?
Me.
Yeah, Xbox One Slim.
Yeah, I'm making a lot
Xbox
of
Play
I'm making a lot of noise right now. I might have edited it out, but I just give my mic the slightest tap, and like there's a big waveform on the computer, so I might have to edit this shit out.
Stop it, Ben. So you got the a new Xbox console.
Mhm.
The Xbox One Slim, the 4K, the HDR, and the 2TB hard drive one. Project Scorpio, which is basically the 4K one, and then Xbox Play Anywhere, which again, Sony have made it like you can now play PS4 games anywhere.
Yeah.
Like on Android and iPhone, which is surprising.
Weird.
So again, it's kind of like Xbox is staying quiet for a while until Sony says something.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what Sony did when the PlayStation 3 was out. Oh, they're doing that. Let's do that now. It's kind of interchanged now.
Yeah.
Which is
we live in weird times.
This is the thing with console wars that I don't like. It's always about, oh, we've got better this, we've got better that, and like I had someone recently say to me, oh, I'm getting Xbox One because they're way better than PS4 because I can get Netflix on there, I can watch films, I can watch TV shows. Yes, you could do that on PS4. Maybe not in a more efficient way. It's not as easy to set up and stuff. But I buy a PS4 to play games.
Yeah.
I have a DVD player.
At the end of the day,
I have Sky. I have Sky Movies. I can watch TV. I can.
They are supposed to be games consoles at the end of the day.
I've always said when they first announced all the things it could do, it's an entertainment system.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad. But when you cram that much stuff into one console, it kind of defects away from what it's supposed to actually be doing.
Yeah.
Which is playing games. Which is why people have tended to favour the PS4 over Xbox.
Yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
It's like when people say, it's got a Blu-ray player and stuff.
What
now.
was the PS4 fucking slogan? What was it? This is for the gamers.
This is for the players.
Yeah, the players.
Which is I thought it was quite kind of funny dig. It's like with the sharing thing when you had to like like Xbox were trying to make people pay to play pre-owned games and
Yeah.
stuff. And then Sony made that video of, oh, this is how you share games on a PlayStation. They had just one person handing him the game. I was like, well done, PlayStation.
You fucking nailed that.
They did. They really just. But Xbox have pulled themselves back a lot. As in, there's like some of the new stuff they've announced is really, really good. Which is what making me want to have an Xbox more. Because I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I like this thing about the 4K thing. If this is like kind of like the all-in-one thing that Sony are doing, where you can play 4K games and normal games on this 4K PlayStation, that will be amazing.
Yeah.
Because I will sell my PS4 and get that. It's like if I get this Xbox One, I will then sell that Xbox One and get this 4K thing instead.
Yeah. How long have we been recording for?
An hour. Just over an hour now.
We haven't even gotten onto fucking...
We're not even halfway through.
Dude, we gotta get on with this.
Bethesda's small anyway. And
Yeah.
EA is pretty small as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so Ubisoft. Moving swiftly on.
Yes.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands.
That looks really good.
a
When it was
long name.
first announced, like there was an article about it on PlayStation Mag.
Yeah.
It's basically like a massive open world thing.
Yeah, it is.
But again, it's Bolivia. And I think the plot's something like it's been like the whole country's been taken over by a drug lord. It's like a massive, basically, drug lab. The country is,
So they're just
and
throwing all the
basically
drugs
you're like
there.
some badass military spec ops guy that's gonna obviously save the day and all that stuff.
Hey!
I
Sweet.
read that off a website.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
That's literally all they said. I was like, okay, fine. That's
Tom-
pretty much what a Tom Clancy game is, though.
Tom Clancy still delivering out even after death.
Yeah. I know. I can't believe when I read that. I was like, oh, it's a shame.
I don't know, how old was he?
It wasn't very old. I think it was in his 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
I think it was. It was quite early. I'm not sure if he had cancer or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it is a shame. Even though he just wrote the books anyway.
Yeah.
He didn't actually make the games.
It's
just
interesting how, like, all of his games literally have to have his name in it, though.
It's possibly like copyright.
Yeah,
probably
copyright or
thing.
like licensing and whatever.
He might have said, "I want my name on it."
Even after I die.
Oh, it'll be a good homage to him, wouldn't
Yeah, it would actually. Yeah,
It's
good.
a
No,
nice
it's good.
way to remember him. So,
No, I don't care anyway.
but I reckon they'll carry on making games without the books, though. So I don't think this is based on a book.
No,
I think this is like one of the first.
sort of originals, if you like. No, yeah,
But if they do a good job of them, then I will play them.
yeah.
But I just love open world games. I love them. If it's going to be a
Just
massive world,
exploring and looking around, it's like,
and just
yes,
doing anything,
It's
it's
a new
amazing.
place. Let's have a look.
I'm loving it. So yeah.
Watch Dogs 2.
I got Watch Dogs last week and I played it and it's
Did you?
actually really, really good.
Do you like it? Yeah.
I like read some reviews about it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna. Even though the only problem was that about like the stripped back graphics, which is what people said about like it looked different than the demos and stuff that they had. I don't care. It's a good game.
Yeah, I haven't played
The
it.
story's actually pretty good as well. For a Ubisoft game, the story's good.
For a Ubisoft game.
Yeah, like I
Fair
played
enough.
Far Cry Primal, which is the story's not that good. It's
Yeah.
just.
Oh, it's a stretch. I don't know why, but I do.
But yeah, I've pre-ordered the collector's edition of that now.
Fair play.
After
Well,
only having
after
it
one
from
week.
not even that. I pre-ordered it. I think was it Monday, so I had it for 4 or 5 days, and I pre-ordered the next game.
5 days.
thought
I
it
need the
was been-
special edition of the
The
next.
first
That
hour
is-
and a half of that game, I spent just going around hacking cars, hacking like bank accounts, getting loads of money. That I did not play the story for ages. I had so much fun just walking around, driving cars, and
I can't think of Watch Dogs without thinking of Gmod Idiot Box.
oh
And that one sketch where it's like, I am good guy. Oh, la, 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 la.
because because you have to you can change the traffic lights and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
I love it. It's great. Props to Das Shit for that. Although, where is the next one?
I know what's happened to
Have,
him.
have you died, Das
Where is he?
Shit?
Where has he gone?
He's just
His
disappeared.
Twitter's like non-existent.
Yeah.
Has anything come up recently?
No.
So I haven't checked.
He's disappeared. I want to know where you are. You alright, mate? Do we need to send you some sandwiches? You right there?
I reckon he's just got work and stuff to do.
Probably.
I don't know.
So, yeah, you're looking forward to Watch Dogs 2?
Yes. If it's like this game, then it looks like it. I mean, I looked at some of the stuff that they had, like. So obviously, I watched the Ubisoft press conference
Yeah.
and stuff. So I'm going to obviously look at some of the gameplay stuff that they're going to have over the next few days.
Yeah.
At E3. It looks promising. I know it's a different characters, different setting. It's San Francisco now instead of Chicago, so it might be a bigger. I think it's a bigger place now.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So yeah, it's a bit different. I think the story's a bit different. They do well with the story because the story so far for the first one that I'm really enjoying. I think it's really, really good.
Cool. There's really not much I can say, to be honest.
No.
The next one is a weirdly new sort of genre.
I saw this.
Which is well done.
What?
Because it's rare that you see something totally new.
Yeah.
But this,
it's really odd.
Open world action sports. So what does this entail? Is it like
a big open world and there's like different stations where you can do things?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess like there's places you can go. Like maybe in the open world there's a cliff off which you can base jump or bungee jump
suit or something like
that. And then down somewhere else there'll be like a skate park or something, and then near the cliff there'll be like a beach for surfing. That's what I'm gonna.
I did
guess.
look at some of the stuff, and it said that there's a lot of activity to do. I can't remember how many they said. Yeah, but there's a lot of activity.
I'm gonna guess it's just like there's a certain. It's like a large area, and then you can just go to different places and do different things.
It could be a good game.
Sounds quite fun. I don't know if that'd be a story to anything, or whether you just.
No. Well, it's kind of like, I want to be the best at everything, sort of thing.
Well, yeah, of course.
But other than that, you can't really make it. But saying that it is an action one, so whether there is some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, there's not really a lot about it at the moment.
I'm going to keep an eye on Steep, though.
Yeah, so am I.
Because we didn't actually say the name. It's called Steep.
Steep.
I'm going to keep an eye on Steep.
Yeah, I want to see what...
Weird name.
What they're going to do with it.
Yeah. South Park Fractured But Whole. Everyone loved The Stick of Truth.
I just love the name Steep.
Stick of Truth was amazing. Everyone loved it. And now this looks pretty awesome as well.
Fractured But Whole. That name was just... That sold me with that.
Get it together, Marcus.
Oh,
you're an adult.
Lord. It's funny though.
Get it together. I kind of didn't notice that.
You didn't?
No.
But Hall, for goodness sake, Ben, it's right in front of you.
Dude, I made this list at fucking 9 a.m. this morning, and I was just like typing, oh yes, that's South Park Fractured But Whole next. I didn't take notice.
But it is a bit different from the last game, I think. It is like an RPG.
Yeah.
Open
but
world.
It still looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Which... Because I've looked at the videos and stuff of it now.
Yeah. But
I've never been a massive South Park fan. I never...
TV show.
I never got into it.
I just found it a bit, too much sometimes.
I've got the film, what's it called? The film.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
South Park. People will know what I'm on about. That film.
I think a lot of it is funny, but sometimes I just think, like, bits where they expect people to laugh, it's like, was that necessary though?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but that's just me. A lot of people are just like, I don't care, it's a TV show, it's funny.
Yeah.
But sometimes But other than that, I think it's quite funny. The game was good. The last game was good.
They did on one of the episodes. They did a parody of a Dalek.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They took the piss out of a Dalek. It was like,
did they do well?
Doctor Who reference in South Park. Anyway,
you're going to mention Doctor Who in every podcast.
I am. That's going to be my personal mission.
Okay.
Mention it in every podcast. People are going to be really annoyed that. That's when the dislikes are coming off. Fuck that.
Dislike Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Boo.
Next up, For Honor.
I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what that is.
Google.
I didn't see that.
Google.
You don't have to Google everything.
I do.
It is. We're not obliged.
I'm pretty
to know
sure
everything.
it's like another. I know what it is. It is a Viking versus Knights versus Samurai game.
Viking and Samurais. I remember.
Yes.
Sorry. I remember. I looked it up.
Looking at it just in case.
But I forgot, and now I remember because of you. Thank you. That was a weird sort of thing. Yeah, Vikings.
It's a hack and slash game. It's one of those
basically.
games. Basically, yeah. I think I don't reckon there's any kind of. There might be a story to it, but it is just like Vikings and knights and samurais and stuff.
Woo!
It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
But again, not really a lot of details. I haven't really.
Again, I'll be keeping an eye on that.
Yeah.
Because I like Vikings and I like samurais. And
but I don't know
to see where it goes.
Yeah, it could go. That could go very wrong.
It could go either way. It could be amazing. It could be
abysmal.
The biggest pile of wank that you've ever played.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out. Although having no. Where do you think it'll be on a scale of, say, what's the greatest game you can think of
that I've played?
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
No, just anything. Just think of the greatest game or one of the greatest games. Just think of a really good game.
Skyrim.
People might disagree. Skyrim's been getting some stick lately. We'll get onto that.
Which we will get onto. Okay.
Oblivion.
Last of Us.
Last of Us. Okay. On a scale from The Last of Us to Ride to Hell Retribution, how good do you reckon For Honor will be?
At the moment, what I think at the moment, more towards the Last of Us side. From what I've seen, what I've seen, yeah.
I'm only asking because, as we just said, it could go either way.
It could go either way, but at the moment, it looks good. But like I said, it's another game where I'm going to be like, I'm going to wait for this one. I'm not going to pay too much money to then it be a really crap game, and then I'm going to want to sell it for more than I paid for.
Yeah,
because I want something back.
Yeah, but like Steep, I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, see what comes out from it.
Yeah. Just Dance 2017?
I don't care.
I don't care, but at the same time, whenever I play a dance game, I love them.
No, not really.
I don't know why.
The last time I saw a dance game was that Star Wars Connect, and I hated it.
How dare you!
You
that was the
ruined
greatest thing that Star Wars has ever produced.
You ruined Star Wars for me there.
Mate, that
I
was
hate
just
you.
the greatest, especially that Han Solo song.
No, that is the bit I hate the most.
That's just the greatest. I'm going to use that as my ringtone. In fact, just to piss you off, I'm going to make it your personal ringtone. Whenever you ring me, that's what's going to play.
But I'm not going to hear it, so it won't pee me off.
Trust me. Just you being in the knowledge that is your ringtone.
Oh, it wasn't the song, it was the dancing. It was awful. It just...
I know the dance off by heart.
I bet you do. You sad asshole. Let's move on now.
I've just watched the videos so many times.
I don't care about the dancing, just go away.
I love it.
Another game that's
so
like...
in.
Just Dance, another game that was just
when
like
I went
FIFA.
when I went to Germany to see Leah, we played like one of these dance games. I really enjoyed it. I made a fool of myself, of course, but I mean the soundtrack was great. It wasn't the Star Wars one; it was a like proper one, but I loved it.
Like Just Dance or whatever the other ones are. But
Yeah.
I reckon it's gonna be another one of those games. It's like it's pumped out every year. It's not really much different.
Yeah,
Why would I buy it?
yeah.
I buy them every few years, maybe. Like FIFA. The last FIFA I had was 2013.
Yeah. But
I'm content with that one at the moment. So
Star Trek Bridge Crew virtual
that looks
reality
pretty
game.
good.
Virtual
It's
reality,
like you're like an engineer on one of the ships, and it's basically like you've got to like obviously engineer stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. And it's I think it's up to 3 players or 4 players.
Yeah.
I think, and it at the moment I think it's a VR exclusive, which is what I
Yes,
don't like.
I think it is. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Because the problem with this is that the VR is not going to be cheap. Like you said, the PlayStation one's going to be like $400. How many, like, you know, maybe teenagers who like Star Trek are going to have $400 spare?
You saying all teenage Star Trek fans are broke?
No, but teenagers in general will not, unless you obviously have a job and stuff, will not have a lot of money.
What if this is more for? Imagine like maybe some adults playing this.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
My parents love Star Trek.
But do you really imagine them playing this game?
No, that's true. But I'm just saying.
Exactly.
You know, maybe it's a new demographic. They're trying to get in old
but
people.
I just don't think VR exclusives will work at the moment.
No.
It's like
we need games that we need VR to come out. We need games that will be both VR and not. And then maybe once VR starts to pick up,
yeah,
that's when
it's kind of like at the moment, like with computers, like SSD memory. It's not picking up at the moment because it's expensive, but as more people buy it, the price will go down and it'll become the norm.
Solid state. Yeah. No. Yeah. I know what you mean. Definitely.
And it's like 4K with like the new 4K consoles. The moment, not everybody has 4K TVs. When prices come down and everyone has a 4K TV, it will work.
Yeah.
Make just like every game can be 4K. But at the moment, it's a luxury that not many people will have.
True.
Like
I'm drawing blanks today. I can't think of a thing to say in response.
I won't buy 4K again. I won't buy the 4K consoles until I get a 4K TV. It's just a waste of money.
Fair play.
So
Cool.
but yeah, there we go.
Grow Up, which is a sequel to a game called Grow Home,
Yeah.
which is
Physics
a title
game.
which makes no sense. Grow Up makes
It's like a
sense.
physics platform game or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I had a look at. It looks okay, but it kind of looks like one of those games you get free on the store.
Yeah.
Like the monthly games, like
Maybe
the
like
gold
£3 or
membership games and the PlayStation Plus games.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't pay for it. No offense, but I wouldn't. Or I'd buy it for like £3 or £4 because I don't know a lot about it because I haven't played the first one.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it's like one of those really long games. It's going to be like, I don't know. You could probably complete it in a day if you played it all day, maybe.
A bit like Portal.
Yeah. Like a puzzle kind of game. I don't know.
Portal. There you are, saying it properly.
Yeah. Although Portal's actually pretty good because it actually has a proper
Portal's
story.
good.
So.
GLaDOS and the Cake is a Lie and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. And finally, Trials of the Blood Dragon, which was just sort of an added sort of thing.
Yeah. Not really a lot about that again.
It's something in development, I think. And
When I saw it, I
about
thought Trials. So is that like Trials is it Revolution Evolution? Like the bike game, the platform bike game?
yeah,
I don't know if it's part of that or not.
I've got no idea.
Because I know someone was saying like, is it like a action version of that game where you
Yeah.
actually have to like defeat things and stuff like? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard a lot about it, so oh well.
Alright then, on to the penultimate developer, EA, who we mistakenly said last week they didn't have a showcase, but they did. I didn't think they did.
I didn't think that. No, well, this was like this is the press conference, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's the same thing.
They're one of the big
I
ones.
didn't think they were
this
having
year.
one. I mistakenly thought, I don't know where I got that information from. Whoever told me that is a liar. But I mistakenly thought they weren't doing one, but they are. Well,
Yeah.
they did. And it was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good. Titanfall 2, that's a thing.
That's something I probably will get.
It's got a single player campaign,
exactly.
which a lot of people wanted.
Because last one was just a multiplayer online. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and
Yeah.
it sort of lacked depth after like a month.
I get another game. Why would you release just the second one on PlayStation? Because the first one was an
it
Xbox
only on
exclusive. No. The first one was an Xbox exclusive. It's on everything now. We didn't have the
Money!
first one on PlayStation, but I just don't get it. I do not get it. So, like if it was a franchise just for Xbox, yeah, but why release the number 2 now on PlayStation? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh.
Because everyone gets it now, so surely it's better.
Yeah, I suppose.
Don't complain. We will
complain.
We were complaining about exclusives earlier. Don't complain when something becomes an unexclusive. Jesus.
I will complain, Ben.
Jesus. But no, yeah, they've had a single player campaign which everyone wanted because they felt that, you know, after about a month or so, you get the online multiplayer and that was about it, and people were like, you've done
There's
this.
a lot of new stuff in there as well. There's like relationships between the Titans and their their pilots.
Yes.
Because I think it was in the trailer at the conference. Like one of the first things they showed was like one of the Titans talking to somebody. It was like talking about their protocols, how they're supposed to protect the driver, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And like how he died and stuff. I'm just like, wow, it's like they're getting deep on the emotions in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play the first Titanfall. Again, another game I've missed out on. Considering I'm doing a gaming podcast, there's a lot of games I've never played.
Ben,
Jesus. How useless am I?
buy every game that comes out on this list now. Buy a PS4 and get all the PlayStation games as well.
Jesus, I don't have that money, mate. Battlefield 1, which everyone is going a bit mental for.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
And you can see why.
Understandably.
It
Yeah,
looks
understandably.
fucking amazing, to be fair.
I mean, like the trailer, it has like the airship crashing, the Zeppelin crashing. It's like
total
whoa!
destruction. And it looks... Well,
This is a problem again. This is
as
what people
long
say.
as it stays...
It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
I don't trust you, EA.
You haven't got a very good track record, EA.
If this is like amazing but has a ton of bugs,
It will.
I will burn their fucking place down. It looks great, and I just don't want it to be ruined by bugs here, bugs there, bugs everywhere. You know, like Battlefield 4 was, I think. It was ridiculous. I've released one video on my channel that was a Battlefield game, I had that. I released some gameplay of Battlefield Bad
Which
Company
I
2.
thought was pretty good, actually.
I enjoyed it.
I thought it was pretty good.
And I enjoyed making the video. Pretty cool.
So, yeah.
But yeah, Battlefield 1 looks great.
Looks amazing. Again,
They better follow through.
they
with
better
it.
follow through with that.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh.
It looks different. Don't make that sound. It looks... Mass Effect Andromeda, it looks... How many fucking notes did you do?
A lot.
Oh, were you just copy and pasting?
No, well, yeah, because it was like all the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. Mass Effect Andromeda, it looks different to the previous Mass Effect games.
Yeah.
It looks more exploratory. Because you're leaving the galaxy and you're going to a new one.
Yeah.
Andromeda. Which is the only other galaxy people know than the Milky Way. Literally, you ask people to name galaxies, I mean, for one thing, they might start going, ooh, milk. Or minstrels. Or something like that. Chocolates. You were really slow on that. But yeah.
Yes, I was.
Milk galaxy, milk chocolate. But no, they might literally say Milky Way, not as in the chocolate, but our galaxy, the Milky Way. And then if they're a bit more informed, they might say Andromeda. Past that, no one has a fucking clue.
Because they've got like really weird names, like CTO69B.
Yeah.
It's like these stars got weirdly weird names. It's
They
just
should
like
just start naming them after Star Wars characters.
yeah.
We found a new galaxy. We're gonna call it C-3PO.
R2D2.
Yeah.
Ben Kenobi, or just Kenobi.
Yeah. Andromeda, the actual galaxy, is speeding towards the Milky Way, and that like the two are gonna join up.
Well, we'll be dead by that time that happens.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't
But
care.
they're gonna join up. And,
Sorry, ancestors in the future.
And they're gonna combine to
Will
make
that make
one,
any
like,
sense
super
then?
galaxy or something, I don't know. But actually, another thing that people might say if you mention galaxy is that Samsung.
Yeah.
That's
about it, really.
Either way, we get a bit off track here. Mass Effect Andromeda, you're going to a new galaxy, the Andromeda Galaxy, and it looks a bit more exploratory.
Very open, yes, very exploratory. Which is why I probably want to get it now.
Yeah, a change in direction for the series, and one that I welcome with open arms. Because it's sort of you exploring open space, as opposed to just
space. I love space.
As opposed to just space gun battles, which we have enough of, quite frankly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Star Wars, because EA
my part now
own the Star Wars copyright.
They better do this well. I will not forgive them.
It.
I will not buy another EA game if they ruin Star Wars.
Is this like another Battlefront sort of thing?
What?
Is it?
What, the games they're making? They're making loads of games.
Yeah.
That's the list I've got. They've got several like other companies making them. They've got DICE, who are collaborating with Motive.
Yeah.
On new Star Wars Battlefront game coming in 2017.
Yeah. That's what I was.
That was what you were referring to. Respawn on a third-person action adventure game.
Yeah.
No release date at the moment. Visceral Games, a new action game in 2018. BioWare, continued development on the new Old Republic game. Capital Games continued on a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which I think is no, go away.
Hold on, I'll go get it.
Hello, okay, we're back now.
It doesn't matter, just continue. I'll edit it so nothing happened.
Okay.
We just got interrupted, but never mind.
Yeah, Galaxy of Heroes Capital Games are making something, I don't know what the hell it is.
Cool.
Motive are working with DICE on the new Battlefront game,
right.
and Criterion, if that's how you say it,
yeah,
assisting with development on an unspecified Star Wars project at the moment.
They're
so
really fucking milking.
So they've got like another 4 games in immediate development at the moment.
They are like milking Star Wars for all it's worth.
Yeah, like I say, they better do it well, because I will not be happy if they ruin it.
Keep recording.
Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah, I did lock it.
Okay.
I was making sure I locked the door because we had to unlock it because someone interrupted us, and then Marcus stopped recording, even though I could have used that for comedy purposes, but never mind.
So Ben hates me now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, not that I didn't before.
I know, I don't really care anyway, so...
We're only here to do this podcast, so
yeah, other than that, I just hate him. I just tend to get lost and leave me alone.
Oh. Anyway, so that's all the Star Wars games.
Yeah, there's not really a lot to say because not really.
But there's plenty in development.
There's a lot of development, but just not a lot of info at the moment.
Yeah. We'll have to see where that goes. Let's hope they're good. FIFA 17. We've got stuff to say this year. There's actually new shit to talk about.
Oh, really?
They've got a new company doing the graphics.
Okay.
So they are going to be much more realistic. Because one of the criticisms of the FIFA series has been like the players haven't looked great. The graphics haven't been all that good. Even on like current gen stuff.
Yeah.
And they've got a new company doing the graphics. I can't remember who, but they're like really good. So that's something. And there's a new campaign mode, a proper story. There's a story.
A story.
A story
in FIFA.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not even joking. You watch the trailer. You know, it's got you play as a young player called Alex Hunter. Essentially, you play his career, except there's a lot more to it than that. If you look at the footage, it's like you've got interviews, you know, you've got your own place, your house. You get
Is it turned into The Sims? Like, you can have a wife, you can have kids.
In a way. And it's not all plain sailing. You see him, like, on the phone, and his face goes like, oh shit. And you see him, like, knocking shit over because he's really pissed off. You see him sort of outside of a room, sort of just, like, looking really dejected. So you know,
prostitute scandal of the footballer. Oh no!
But it's a proper story. Things can go well, things can go badly. You know,
is it like a randomly generated thing? Like, I'm
not sure.
Like, you wake up one day, oh no, something bad's happened. Oh,
I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess it depends on how you play. If you play shit, then your manager isn't gonna like you, and your life is gonna go downhill. And that's when you see all the angry scenes of him knocking shit over in his house and stuff. But it looked like a proper story. I'm a bit gutted that he actually has a name, Alex Hunter, and that you can't name him yourself. But I think that's for commentary reasons.
Yeah.
Like, you hear the commentator, Martin Tyler,
Alex Hunter.
and he's like, and what a shot by Alex Hunter! You know, or something like that. You know, it's... So... That was the worst commentary thing I've ever done. And what a shot by Alex Hunter!
Oh my gosh!
That was just the worst... That's no enthusiasm. But, yeah, it's a proper career. You can go up and go
I will
down.
get the new game then. If it's like that, I will get the new game.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It's something new. It's not on the 360 and PS3 versions of the game.
It's just next gen now.
It's current gen.
I've got a lot of companies are doing that now. A lot. I mean, they've moved on from like Xbox.
They're
360.
still making like FIFA. Of course, they're still going to make the game. But this is going to be a rehash of last year's.
Yeah.
But this one is new.
That's weird. Because FIFA have always been the ones that have stayed with the lesser consoles, haven't they?
FIFA were releasing... I think FIFA 15 came out on PS2.
Yep. This is what I mean. And now they've got to...
Which I applaud. I love the PS2.
I think PS2 have stayed around a lot longer. I mean, PS3 and Xbox 360 are kind of dying very quick. Like, more quickly
well, not
than...
that quickly. 360 lasted 8 years.
No, but after the next gen console came out, PlayStation 2 has been having some,
well,
not many, but
years.
some games.
I say lasted 8 years. It's been out 11 years. It's still going. But I think 2013 is when the 360 started to wear
It's
down.
basically when the next gen console came out, basically.
But,
or if you don't really count that, let's say 2014, where they kind of established themselves, like when people actually, a lot of people had them, sort of thing.
Yeah. Fair. No, it's. But yeah, FIFA has a proper story of this guy Alex Hunter this year. I'll show you the trailer afterwards if you want, and you can see what I mean.
And he'll put it in the description below.
Yeah. But
he probably won't now.
No, of course I won't. And just a quick mention of Madden 17, which we don't care about because we're British.
Yeah.
Do you even know what Madden is?
Yes, it's the like American football
NFL
games. Yeah, NFL.
We don't care.
I know a lot of people that play it, like a few friends.
Apparently, there's some new features in Madden 17.
That's like really good.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I've never played a Madden game in my life.
Cool.
And then they've announced this new scheme they've got going as a publisher, EA Originals, in which they'll be focusing on publishing in indie games and smaller games. The first one they've announced is called FE or Fee, and all I know about that is a capital F and then small e. I'm pretty sure is the periodic table symbol for iron.
So it's called Iron.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. In fact, I'm going to look it up. Back to the computer, people.
Google.
If I look at the periodic table now,
I will look.
just type in the periodic table and we'll find it. Right, get it.
You got that right then.
Periodic table. Now just get a picture of it up and we'll find iron. I'm pretty sure.
Are
It's
you
Fe.
sure?
I'm pretty sure it's Fe.
There.
Yes.
Well done, mate.
Chemistry skills, mate. Fe is iron. So whether this is literally called Fe or Phi, or whether it's some sort of relation to iron, I don't know. Because I didn't really see. I gotta admit to the viewers now, the only full press conference showcase thing I saw was Bethesda's. That was the only full one I saw.
That's the one you wanted to see.
So there's a lot I was missing. No, not necessarily. Well, it was the one I most wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I'd see the others if I found the time.
Yeah, I saw EA, Ubisoft, Sony, and Bethesda.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft, I think, really did not apply to me. So, not because I didn't want to see what they were making. But it was
Yeah.
like,
In case people are wondering what's going on my end right now, I'm
dropping
paper and. Anyway, I think that's it for EA.
Yep, that's EA out the window.
And finally, Bethesda.
It's the showstopper.
Not really. Sony, I think, was the showstopper.
Yeah, they were.
Right. Again, they're not going to be in order of how they were thingy, which is obvious by the fact that I've got Prey down first. Prey looking.
You haven't mentioned one of the games.
Have I not? Which one?
Dishonored 2.
Oh fuck! I did, and then did I get rid of it?
Oh, Ben, you are a disgrace. I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry if that.
Dishonored
hurt your
2
face and stuff.
We'll talk about it later. I swear I know I wrote that down. I know I.
Well, you didn't.
It's not there. No, I know I did because I spelt it wrong on purpose because it's Dishonored without the U. Because it's.
Have you got
American.
amnesia?
No, I know I wrote it.
Are you sure?
Yes, but obviously I didn't save it.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I wrote it, but I didn't
Can't
save
get the staff these days.
Anyway, first off, Prey, which
Yes.
looks remarkably different.
Yep.
Because I have looked at some footage from the old game. I haven't played it.
It's
but I looked
because
at
it's.
some footage.
Other people are like,
No,
is it a
it's-
reboot? No. Is it a sequel? No. It's just.
It's different. It's a reimagining almost.
It's kind of like they took Prey 2 and just changed it. So it's kind of Prey 2 but not Prey 2. It's hard to explain. It's a reboot but not a reboot. They're just starting again.
They showed some footage of a new Prey game a few years ago,
Yeah.
which then sort of disappeared, and then they've come back with this.
It was
which is,
Prey 2. It was supposed to be Prey 2, but then they stopped it. They
and, what was going to be Prey 2 looked awesome.
it looked awesome.
So I don't know what happened to that.
They just cancelled it for some reason. Bethesda did. They announced it a couple of years ago, I think.
That's a shame because that one looked amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this one looks. I don't know because it looks very different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to think yet.
Yeah, it's another one of those games you have to keep an eye on
Mm.
and just see what happens.
Yeah. Have you ever in your life played a Quake game?
No.
Me neither. But they've got a new one.
I know.
Quake Champions.
So I don't know what to say. Sorry.
They've even got their own convention named after it, QuakeCon.
Yeah, no.
And yet we've never played one of these.
It's obviously. I think it's one of those cult games that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that. It's just a cult game that people play sometimes. So.
Yeah. And still going. Whee! Fallout 4 / Fallout Shelter.
Oh yeah.
They
a lot
mentioned
of new stuff for Fallout.
Yeah.
3 new DLCs, which is going to be the end now.
Because they want to probably focus on Elder Scrolls 6, I imagine.
I think they are going to. Well, there's 2 other big projects apparently that Pete Hines was saying, alongside Elder Scrolls.
Right.
Rumored again. We don't really know.
What was that game you mentioned last week that we
game.
couldn't...
Evil Within.
No, begins with a W.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein. That's...
We're moving on to that. Don't rush ahead.
I haven't written it down.
Oh, something else you missed, Ben.
It wasn't in there.
It was.
There was a tiny teaser in a trailer for a different
You
game.
still did not put it down, Ben. Put it in the notes, for goodness sake. I'm just going to point this out every time.
What trailer was it? What was the trailer actually for?
Quakes. It was Quake's trailer.
Quake Champions. And then they had the tiniest Wolfenstein detail.
Colossus, I think, wasn't it?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Again, there is
tiniest
no
Wolfenstein
info
teaser.
about this.
No.
It's just that people thought, oh, Wolfenstein Colossus. Well, possibly.
Those who
Wolfenstein
noticed
Colossus.
it, I didn't fucking notice. And then
again, I only noticed it because I looked at like some press stuff that like opinions and stuff.
I was like, fair play to people who noticed that. I didn't.
Say, yeah.
So they did bring up Wolfenstein in a trailer for a different game. Funners.
Anyway, so that could be one of the new games that Bethesda are doing alongside Elder Scrolls. But yeah, last 3 DLC. One is to do with like conveyor belts. It's contraptions or something.
Contraptions. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I presume that's some kind of like manufacturing sort of like you can make things and stuff like that.
It was.
The next one is I can't remember, but you can build your own vault.
Building. Yeah.
Which is amazing. I cannot wait for that one. And the last one is Nuka World or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to
vaguely
do.
Remember it.
Yeah. Again, I don't think there's really a lot of details about them at the moment.
Yeah.
The next one's rolling out at the end of the month. No, beginning of next month.
Yeah.
I think. Or was it? Oh no. I can't remember now.
Me neither. Bear in mind, everyone listening, that when we watched this, it was about 4 a.m. British time.
Yeah.
So we weren't in our best state. So if you can't remember certain things about the Bethesda one,
it was like 3:30 in the morning.
The rest of them, we don't really have any excuse. I mean, I just didn't watch them. But Bethesda, it was 4 a.m. We can't remember. Fuck knows.
But yeah. But I think the last one is supposed to come out like August time. I think.
Yeah.
And then I think it's strictly just now. Maybe add put the odd update every now and then for Fallout 4. But other than that, it's possibly just concentrate on Elder Scrolls now. Yeah. Even though they said it's still a long way off. But I reckon one of the other big projects could be The Evil Within 2, which wasn't mentioned at E3.
No. Possibly.
But that's possibly because it could be early development still. So.
Maybe there was an Easter egg for that that no one noticed. I doubt it.
I doubt someone would have noticed.
You
have people that watch these things like a hawk.
Yeah.
So what's happening in that very slight corner down by his feet? What's happening down there?
It's like when Mr. Sunday does his 6 things you missed from trailers, and he notices things that I just thought were just things, and then he's like, "Oh, it means this," and I'm like, "Does it? Oh, I didn't even notice." Oh. But and Fallout Shelter as well.
Yes,
it's a mobile game, but it's coming to PC as well.
Good to PC, yeah.
What is it? It looks.
It's kind of like basically manage your own vault. Yeah. You don't actually play a character. You just add rooms that do certain things. Make sure you have stockpiles of food, water, and you have enough power to power everything.
Yeah.
I think some of the new updates for that will where like you get to go to new areas. There's new monsters, I think, and weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
There's new things. There's a few new things you can do.
Fair enough.
So yeah, nothing major again because it's really just like a mobile game. I don't think it's like a concentration thing.
Yeah.
They're not going to put a lot of effort into that really, but
good for them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Plenty
of news for the Elder Scrolls franchise, actually.
Yeah.
Nothing about Skix. Nothing for Elder Scrolls 6, but that's probably because they've probably created like half a town so far. So
they've made like the equivalent of Riverwood.
Yeah.
In the new game.
Not even that, half of Riverwood.
Just the mill.
So that's probably why. But
yeah.
But still plenty of news. Elder Scrolls Legends, that sort of card game sort of thing.
Yeah, because they've added like a campaign now with like cinematic stuff.
Yeah.
Cinematics everywhere.
Yeah, because you saw that sort of trailer thing, didn't you?
Yeah, and there's actually a campaign, there's a story, a new way to like find loads of other stuff.
Yeah, that's quite cool actually.
Yeah.
I reckon our mate Sam would like that.
It's like a collectible card game thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I'm kind of interested to see how they'd add a campaign to a card game.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite interesting, so I might have a look into it. Maybe not necessarily buy it, but
yeah,
if it's good, I'll buy it. But yeah, I'll have a look into it and see what it's like.
Now, despite everything we said last week, I am a little bit tempted still by Elder Scrolls Online.
This has changed my opinion a lot.
And Juan Tamriel. Now, I watched again that Pro Jared video about this. He says the problem with Juan Tamriel is that it's going to. We should probably tell the listeners what it is. Juan Tamriel basically gets rid of leveling in a way.
An update basically that means you can travel to all the areas.
You can go anywhere.
No, I know. See, this is what I thought. When I saw that, I thought, holy crap, this is it. I could go anywhere in the whole of Tamriel. No.
No.
The areas that are currently unlocked at the moment.
Yes, yeah.
You can freely go to. Doesn't matter about what level you are. If you've got.
I knew it wasn't literally everywhere.
Oh, that's what I thought originally, though.
No.
I was like,
no, they don't have everywhere in there.
But
But
so it doesn't matter about quests,
But everywhere
leveling,
unlocked.
alliances.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere.
that's what I mean. That's what I meant. I know you can't go literally anywhere. They have.
They're
literally
working their way
included-
up to that. Hopefully.
Hopefully, we'll see. But but One Tamriel, it gets rid of leveling. You can go anywhere, no matter what level you are. And I think he said the one problem with that is people will go to like certain places where you can level up really quickly, and just congregate there instead of. I personally wouldn't do that. If I can go anywhere, I will go anywhere, and explore,
and then level up that way.
I think Jared's view on it is that he thinks people are just going to care about leveling up. I don't think so.
You will have people like that, though.
You will have people
You'll
like that.
have the people that really like the Elder Scrolls universe, like all the games, that will actually like to explore and stuff. But then you'll have the people that they're just to.
I know, yeah. I think
annoying.
that'd be more of a mix though than he's anticipating. Personally, I wouldn't do that. I'd go explore.
Now, did you lock the door again?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
No, I'm just wondering. I'm just asking. There's people congregating outside. I think.
What time is it?
I don't know.
Do they have to come in here soon?
I don't know.
Again, we're in the college studios. People might have to-
Okay.
Right, well, we'll skim through the rest of it then. I like the look of One Tamriel, and it's sort of tempting me to get Elder Scrolls Online when it happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm definitely going to start playing it again.
No, maybe our opinions will change.
That could
maybe they're
change.
making
It
it
could be
better.
absolutely awful. I don't know.
Fallout 4 and Doom are coming
VR.
out to VR.
This is a good thing because it's not VR exclusive. It's a good way to test how it would be.
I've downloaded because they also said they got the first level of Doom and they made it free for this week. So we could. I'm gonna play it. I haven't played it yet, but I want to, and we'll see what it's like. Because I haven't played the new Doom, but apparently it's like incredible.
Apparently.
So
I haven't played it either.
I'm gonna play that first level of that free demo, and then we'll see what it's like.
Cool.
And I hope it's good. But they're coming to VR. What do you reckon? Mate, I think it's gonna be great.
I was just gonna see what they do with it.
Taking out all the monsters in Doom in VR.
Yeah,
it's
it could
literally
be,
you doing
really
that.
good, but
Or Fallout 4. You are literally in this world.
I know, yeah.
You are in this world.
I was waiting for the Skyrim one.
Yeah, same. I was a bit
annoyed.
Give me an Elder Scrolls one. Never mind. But speaking of Skyrim Special Edition,
basically a remaster.
But you were saying just before the podcast, you were asking me what I thought of the graphics. Tell me why you were asking me.
Because when they had the before and after sort of look, it was like
sunset,
like the sunset with the god rays. It didn't look that good. But that
you were saying it was looking darker.
It was looking darker.
Like
it was
the
looking
original
a bit
was
misty,
brighter.
like.
Yeah.
And
what I reckon is they could have chosen
a better time.
Yeah, I reckon the graphics will be a lot better. But I reckon they could have chosen a better time to show it.
They've had the god rays. They've had new snow shaders, new water shaders.
The water looks much
rendering.
better.
I think is different as well.
The water looks a lot better. I've never liked the water in Skyrim. I've always thought it looked solid.
Yeah.
Rather than fucking liquid. But the water looks liquid now. It looks nice and clear. I like the water.
Yeah.
So that's an improvement at least.
Yeah, it is a lot better. Like a lot of the stuff, but that was the only problem I had was the before and after, especially with, when they were showing off the god rays. It was like it looks a little misty. It doesn't look different in a good way, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want this Skyrim remaster.
I want it, but what the bits they showed, I wasn't that impressed with.
A lot of people.
The water shader was amazing.
A lot of people don't want it because they want an Oblivion remaster or a Morrowind remaster.
Morrowind was a big one. Actually, I saw a lot of people say Morrowind. Not as many Oblivions as I thought there'd be. But another thing that
a lot of people have said, well, some people have said Arena and Daggerfall, but I think they're too big. Like in terms of
they are
huge games. Like in terms of the area, I'm not even sure you could still fit that area on something.
The problem is that they were back at a time when the graphics were completely. It was more pixelated.
Yes,
they would have to remake the game.
Yes, exactly, and I'm not sure that'd be viable. Should we?
It's
say?
like I said. Oh, they should remake the first one.
Yeah,
you got to do the whole of Tamriel in the graphics today. That you will not have a system that runs that.
Yeah.
Maybe PC.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. I'm not sure even the current gen consoles will be able to make something that huge.
I mean, some of the games on current gen, like the new gen stuff, can't handle it.
No.
There are some games that are still laggy. It's just good ideas. But
so Skyrim Special Edition.
Another thing that I thought was really good.
I'll be getting it.
Yeah, you can now have the PC mods on the consoles.
Yeah.
Which is what they're adding to Fallout 4.
Mods, definitely.
The PC mods. Fallout 4, it's on Xbox One now. It's PS4 at the end of the month, I think.
Yes.
So that was good.
And
one more thing, can I just say?
Yeah.
That a lot of people were saying, why are they re-releasing it on PC when the mods you can get on PC will make it better than the graphics they've done for the remaster for console?
Yeah.
And this is the thing, you'll then say, oh yeah, then you can have PC mods on the console, but then I can use those mods to make it better than you have made the remaster. Why not just re-release it on Xbox One and PS4, not bother with PC because they're already alright,
Yeah.
and then allow the PC mods to allow us to make it better?
The people who have the previous version of Skyrim on PC, which I do now,
Yeah.
are getting it for free.
Yes, I saw that as well. And this is another thing, like, if they're going to release the PC version on physical copy, the people that are saying, I can already make it better
Yeah.
than the remaster,
Yeah.
this is the thing, better than the remaster, with the mods that are out now, why would I then buy it again? And they're going to waste money manufacturing these discs. I just don't get it.
Do you know what annoys me most about this?
What?
The remaster on PC is going to be free, so I can get it for free. But my PC will not run that.
No.
My PC will not
Will
run
not
that.
run
So
the-
I'm getting a
will
free fucking remaster and I can't use it. Fuck.
I'm just wondering how much they're going to sell this for.
I'm going to have to... I don't know. They haven't announced a price. Amazon, of course, have made the price as expensive as they can to start off with.
Pre-order
£60.
Is it 60 quid?
At the moment, that will certainly lower when the actual
I'm sorry,
price...
that should be... I'd pay 20.
Yeah.
I know that sounds
I
a bit
think it
low.
will be. No, I think it will be lower. It will absolutely be lower. But Amazon love to do this. They're like, right,
I
let's put it
cannot
right at the top
justify
end.
paying more than £30 for a
No, me neither.
remaster.
No, me neither. I'm
If
hoping
it was
it'll be about
maybe remaster Morrowind, Oblivion and Skyrim, yes, I'd pay maybe £30-40 for it.
20. At the end of the day, it's the same game that we've already had for 5 years.
Exactly.
I'm not paying too much.
I will not pay more than £30.
I'm with you on that. Absolutely.
I'd pay like £25, but other than that, no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, I think finally that's the podcast. That is a long episode.
It is a long episode.
That is nearly twice as long as last week's.
Wow. Should we
Hey,
just drag it out now?
We did it. No.
2 hours.
No. Fuck that. But
anyway, we haven't mentioned Dishonored, actually.
Oh, do we have to? Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Everyone loves Dishonored.
I like Dishonored,
apart
so...
from me, I couldn't get to Dishonored 1. I said this last week. But Dishonored 2, they spent about 20 minutes plugging this. It was about a third of their entire conference.
It's a big game.
Was bloody Dishonored 2. I felt it dragged. 20 minutes of the same game. Here's some gameplay.
But what else have they got, really?
And it was like, here's some gameplay. Okay. Here's some more gameplay. Right? Here's some more gameplay. Here's some more gameplay. You're dragging it now. After about 10 or 15 minutes...
They've got to sell it, dude. They've got to make sure people buy
After
this
about
game.
10 or 15 minutes, though, I was thinking, great. Dishonored 2 looks good.
I'm liking the gameplay and the look of it now.
It's looking good.
It's looking
absolutely.
good.
I don't
and some
know.
of the new abilities that Emily can have now that
Yeah.
she's become an assassin. Oh, it looks amazing.
I still don't know if I can get into it though, because at the end of the day, it's still Dishonored, and I couldn't get into the first one. So, I'll have to
well,
see.
I don't like you anymore.
Fine. As long as you turn up here to talk to me for a couple of hours every week, that's fine.
No, that's fine. Not next week though.
Except not next week.
No, damn.
So where are you going?
Helston in Cornwall for a week. No, nowhere, nothing fancy or anything.
Cornwall. No one ever goes there on holiday.
No one ever goes to Cornwall on holiday. No,
I've been there like 10 times at least. At least.
All
right then. But that is the podcast. Way.
Whoa.
This will be going on YouTube again. I could put it on iTunes, but CBA.
CBA. No one would download it.
No, last week's episode got about over 60 views at the last count, so fair play. More successful than I thought it would be. So, and we'll see where this goes. So, I don't know what else to say. That has been our E3 review episode for 2016.
Especially the press conferences. We might talk a bit. Well,
we'll probably do another one of these next year after next year's E3.
Probably.
So yeah,
we might still talk about it in the next few episodes. Just talking about.
Just come back to it.
Come back to it and see what other things have been announced after that. But other than that, really, there isn't really a lot else to say.
Any idea what you want to talk about next week? Anything?
I don't know. News-wise, depends on what comes out, really.
Well, it doesn't have to be news. It can be like a subject. It can be a topic.
Yeah, I want to look into the 4K stuff.
Possibly.
The console stuff, because I just want to... I'm hoping for more stuff to be released throughout, like E3, the rest of E3.
Yeah.
Obviously, by the time this goes out, I think E3 is probably done.
Oh yeah, of course it is, yeah.
Wait.
Pretty much done now.
Oh yeah, I know. It's the 12th of the 14th. What's the date today?
It's 15th and 16th, isn't it?
Not 12th of the 14th. Oh, sorry, yeah.
12th of the 14th.
Sorry.
That's such an...
I'm an idiot. Actually, yeah, I think it's over tomorrow.
Yeah. So...
The actual convention, I think, is over tomorrow.
Exactly. So... Yeah. Yeah, we're nearly dragging it out to us.
Oh, well, we'll finish now anyway.
Yeah.
So we're done now.
That has been episode 2 of the Pink Pod podcast.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody.
Indeed.
Please like, subscribe, and comment below, and tell us what you think of E3 this year. Whether you think it's been good.
Yeah.
I think it's been good.
It's been alright.
Definitely very good.
Yeah, quick overall review. It's been good.
It's been good.
It's been a good year.
If you haven't watched anything, we advise you to look at some of the press conferences, and there's a lot of gameplay stuff coming out there. They're live streaming a lot of stuff now, so a lot of it's on YouTube. It's been recorded, put on YouTube. So
you can find anything.
Yeah, there are loads of results at the moment.
Indeed.
There's so many stuff. So
we'll definitely come up with the topics to talk about. Well, no, not I won't. Well, sorry, you won't. I will. I'll have to talk about it with someone else if I can.
Or just on your own.
If I can find something. Yeah, or I'll just make a video and be like, yay.
Well, it's basically like a quick update video or something.
Maybe. Well, I'll have to find out if I can find someone or do something with someone. I don't know. Although how I'm going to do it without your interface thing, I have no idea. Yeah.
Oh well. It's up to you if you want to leave it.
Yeah, it depends. We'll see. If it's not next week, there'll be definitely one.
And definitely the week after, definitely.
So,
or possibly next week, because I didn't mention coming in Friday.
Yeah, but
maybe.
How much more new will there be in 2 days?
Depends on what else is announced throughout the convention, isn't there? So.
Nah, I reckon 2 weeks is probably the most likely for the next episode.
Yeah, okay.
Most likely. I'll probably do maybe an update video just to let everyone know. Anyway, we've rambled on for long enough.
Yes, they don't care. They're just like having a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Shut up and let us go home.
At this point, we're in the background, aren't we? So, thank you everyone for listening. And we shall see you for the next one.
See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Laters.